from woe to weal, then back again from joy. Until we part, my time I shall employ. Tisiphon, now help me to indite these woeful lines that weep e'en as I write. On thee I call, goddess malevolent, thou cruel fury, grieving ever in pain. Help me, who am the sorrowful instrument that lovers use their sorrows to complain. For truly this is not a saying vain. A gloomy man should have a gloomy mate, and faces sad those who sad tales relate. For I to serve love's servants ever try, yet dare not seek, for my unlikeliness, the aid of love, although for love I die. So far am I from prospect of success. But yet if this may make the sorrows less of any lover, or may his cause avail, the thanks be his and mine, this toilsome tale. But O ye lovers, bathed in bliss always, if any drops of pity in you be, recall the griefs gone by of other days, and think sometimes upon the adversity of other folk, forgetting not that ye have felt yourselves love's power to displease, lest ye might win love's prize with too great ease. And pray for those who suffer in the plight of Troilus, as I shall tell you here, beseeching love to bring them to delight. And pray for me as well, to God so dear, that I may have the skill to make appear in this unhappy tale of Troilus how dark may be love's ways and treacherous. And pray for those that dwell in love's despair, for which they never hope to be restored, and pray for them who must the burden bear of slanderous tongue of lady or of lord. Pray God that he the faithful may reward, and to the hopeless grant a quick release, and bring them from unrest to lasting peace. And pray for lovers all who are at ease, that they may still continue to be so, and pray that they their ladies still may please, and unto love a reverent honour show. For thus I trust my soul in truth shall grow, praying for those who love's commands fulfil, and setting forth their fates in all good will, with pity and compassion in my heart, as though I brother were to lovers all. Now take, I pray, my story in good part. Henceforth I shall endeavour to recall what sorrows once on Troilus must fall in loving Cressida, who first returned his love, but for new love this old love spurned. Well known the story, how the Greeks so strong in arms went with 1,000 vessels sailing to Troy, and there the Trojan city long besieged, and after 10 years' siege prevailing in divers ways, but with one wrath unfailing, avenged on Troy the wrong to Helen done by Paris, when at last great Troy was won. Now so it chanced that in the Trojan town there dwelt a lord of rank and high degree, a priest named Calchas, of such great renown, and in all science such proficiency, that he knew what the fate of Troy would be, for at the shrine at Delphi he had heard Phoebus Apollo's dire foreboding word. When Calchas found his priestly computation confirmed, the oracle Apollo spake, that with the Greeks came such a mighty nation, that in the end the city they would take. He straight resolved the Trojans to forsake, for by his divinations well he knew that Troy was doomed, for all that Troy might do. With stealth to leave the city he prepared, for cunning plans he knew well to devise. In secret to the Grecian host he fared, when they received him in most courtly wise, as one of high distinction in their eyes. For they had hope that by his priestly skill he might ward off their future harm and ill. Great cry arose when it was first made known through all the town, and everywhere was told that Calchas had turned traitor and had flown, and to the Greeks his faithless honour sold. And every Trojan, both the young and old, declared that Calchas, with his wicked kin, deserved to burn alive for this great sin. Now Calchas left behind